Okay, Monica Hansen, from supermodel to swimwear designer. Okay, how do you start off as a swimwear designer?
Well, I started out as a model, and one day when I worked for a company, actually at a swimwear convention in Miami, I got inspired and I thought, wow, that would be great to have a line of my own one day. And from there, the thoughts became reality, and I started designing about 2 years ago, and we just launched our first collection this year. Early this year in January for year 2016 collection. So it was kind of like a natural transition, I think, for me, being in the fashion industry for over 20 years and, always been in the fashion world. So it was a natural transition for me.
Now your collection, okay, what is inspiration behind your collection?
Well, the current collection, year 2016, was inspired a lot from the 70s, very bohemian, very hippie, a lot of crochet, a lot of, the kind of 70s colors like orange, yellow, blue, what you think of like, 70s in California. And the other part of it, I was inspired by Studio 54, and I kind of thought of a disco ball and like a party going on at Studio 54, so a lot of my suits are very sparkly, kind of almost look like a disco ball. So, yeah, so that's the year 2016 collection.
Okay, well, I was going to ask you, like, because you have the crochet, you have the 70s colors.
Right.
Was that any way have to do with Coachella vibe and all fashions from there?
Right. Actually, in fact, our crochet is called Coachella Bella.
Oh my god, how beautiful! These are like the crochet. Oh my god, I love it. Yeah, it's really just adorable.
And it was a little bit inspired by that. It's a handmade crochet. I actually, in fact, used to hand crochet myself as a child, and I did all the pattern myself and drawing on it. So, yeah. So it's that whole bohemian hippie festival kind of is a part of that collection.
Okay, it's actually fabulous, and wait till you see it. Oh my god, they're amazing. Okay, now going to 2017, your collection.
Right. So year 2017 is inspired by the 90s. It's the minimalist 90s. It's inspired also by what's going on right now, which, I think people are very body and fitness conscious. And a lot of my cuts is very more athletic. They're but still at the same time more feminine, like very soft colors like nude, pastels, but yeah, a little bit flowery, soft, but also very sensual in a way. So it's quite different. I think of it almost like Claudia Schiffer, Naomi Campbell, the supermodels in the early 90s. A little bit Kevin Kline maybe.
Oh wow! So
yeah.
So he wants to see that. Okay, now do you have inspiration for 2018 yet?
Well, I am still doing the year 2017, believe it or not. But yeah, I started already kind of looking into that. Haven't gotten there yet.
Okay, but as good as your creative mind, okay, and you're beautiful, okay, and you're a business owner and mogul. How do you keep in shape while keeping your business a success?
Well, I am trying to stay in shape still. I think I got, before when I used to do modeling, it was part of my job. Now it's more of a well-being, feeling healthy and getting energy. I believe that working out gives you energy. So it's become harder, but I do work out. I like taking Pilates classes, and yeah, so it kind of gets me going. It's especially now that I'm doing swimwear. It's I try them on myself, and I kind of, if I get like a little bit, I'm like, oh, have to. It motivates me to get better shape, definitely.
Okay, and do you have a favorite piece at all swimwear you've designed?
Well, I like them all for different reasons. For me, like the designs are more like you know, when I look at my designs, they're more like takes me to a moment, or, you know, like for example, when I see my disco ball, I think of the disco ball envision that I had. So it depends on what mood I am in, but I think my absolute favorites are probably the pearls. I like those the best. Although they were a nightmare to create, but I had nightmares about pearls, literally.
Oh no.
Well, I didn't know too much how to thread pearls, and it was very interesting because it's a whole technique, and it's to get the right people to actually do it the right way on a bathing suit, because one thing is to have it on a rack. When you have it on the neck or a piece of jewelry, you don't have that kind of tension as where you I created a bottom that has all pearls. So that has a lot of tension, and to make that comfortable and also, you know, wearable was quite difficult. It was a challenge show, and I'm so glad that I was able to do it. So.
And you did, you created something, because I've never seen a bathing suit that had pearls before on it that's actually wearable.
Right.
And beautiful too.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So wait, okay, so this is a bathing suit that you are actually talking about?
Yeah, this is a bathing suit. Actually, the bottom here, as you can see, has a lot of pearls. So that was the one I had nightmares about. This is one of the tops.
How beautiful!
Little pearl detail in the back.
And it's beautiful and it's feminine, and it reminds me like of Audrey Hepburn, you know, in the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, it's a little bit of, the inspiration here is a little bit Chanel, you know, you think of Forever Pearls, and this actually is called Forever Pearls.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. Oh, thank you. And also you have it in white too.
I have it in white, and it's a different top here. It's a pearl detail in front.
It's really beautiful.
You check out my line, and we have a website. It's MonicaHansenBeachwear.com. We're excited to be in Miami for Swim Week year 2016.
Thank you, Monica.
Thank you.
Thank you.